You have a choice to make. You're trying to consolidate your debt and you have option A and option B or C and D and E, and you're really not sure which one to pick. It's really freaking you out. It's not exactly comparing apples to apples. So how do you pick which debt consolidation loan is going to be best for you? Or how can you tell if maybe none of them are going to be good for you? Hey lovebirds, I'm Dan Hinz, and welcome to Adulting with Money, where I help couples unite, not fight over their money, whether you want to crush debt faster, buy a house sooner, or you just want to get on the same page. Now, if you remember from last week's video, I was talking about a couple, Aaron and Desi, and they have 4 credit cards. So let's take a look at those. We've got credit card number 1 at $12,000, $318 a month, and 20% interest. Credit card 2 at $8,000, $212 a month, 25%. Credit card 3, credit card 4. Now, what you can see here is that they all add up to $30,000, and they have a monthly combined payment of $794 a month, and the average interest rate is 21%. Okay, so that's what Aaron and Desi have right now. If they just pay the minimums on these credit cards, I made up this scenario, and so they all get paid off exactly in 5 years. So if they do nothing, they just pay the minimums, it'll be exactly 5 years from now. So let's look at option 1. We've got this first option that has come in the mail, and it's for $30,000, and that'll pay off all the other credit cards. And this new personal loan is $761 a month, which is saving them around $30 a month. And the interest rate, which is wonderful, is 10%. So we also know that this new consolidation loan is a 4-year loan. So just looking at this, Aaron and Desi, if they take on this new loan, it'll be a 4-year loan, and it saves them a little bit per month. So it's already sounding like a good deal, but that $30 a month, it's not much of a savings. So let's go to the calculator and see what happens. What I have pulled up here is a debt consolidation from my favorite website that has all of these financial calculators. It's CalcXML. And what I love about these calculators is they're very simple and they're very easy to use. So let's plug in the first option. So if we go here to annual percentage rate, we have to put in 10%. And the number of years we know is going to be 4 years. Now, if we go to the next tab, the current debt information, I already have the 4 credit cards loaded up. So I'm going to go straight down to the calculate button and see what happens. Okay, before we see the results, I'm going to do the second option, and then we'll have the results side by side to see what happens. And now we have option 2. This is a letter that came in the mail, and it's going to give Aaron and Desi $30,000 again to pay off all those cards, and the interest rate is 15%, but check it out, $450 a month. That takes all 4 credit card payments and puts it into $450 a month. That's saving what, $340 a month. So this is looking extremely good, but if you do the math, it's going to take 12 years to pay off option B. So that's a lower interest rate and a much lower payment, but it's going to take longer to get out of debt. Is that a good idea? Should they choose it, or should they choose option A? Well, let's go to the calculator. All right, now I have CalcXML pulled up here again, and we're going to put in for the annual interest rate the 15% of option B, and we know that it's a 12-year loan, and I click next, and then I've got the credit card information already loaded up. So we've got credit card 1, 2, and 3, and 4 with their monthly payments and their interest rates. And I'm going to go down to calculate. Okay, so I'm going to throw up on the screen both results side by side and walk through them so you can see how this debt consolidation calculator will work for you. And if you didn't look already, down in the description is a link to this calculator. So if you want to watch this video again and have this calculator up so you can follow along, feel free. Okay, so for option A and option B, the top part is the same. This is our original plan. We had our 4 credit cards. It was $30,000, and we know it's both $794 a month, and it's going to be $20,000 extra in interest. So let me pause here and say, with this calculator, we're seeing 3 major things. The first is the principal. That $30,000, you're going to have to pay that one way or the other. Whether you pay off the credit cards or you're getting a new loan, $30,000, that's going to be the same for everything. What's going to be different then is the monthly payments. Now, originally with those credit cards, it's $794 a month, so that's the same for option A and option B. And the total remaining interest to be paid, that's the interesting number, is that if Aaron and Desi only pay off the credit cards on their minimum payments. It's going to take them 5 years, as we can see with the 60 months to pay this off, but they're going to be paying $20,803 in interest, which means to get out of debt, it's going to cost them 30 grand just in the principal, plus another $21,000 in interest. All right, so let's go to the second section. Option A, $30,000, monthly payment $761. We already knew that. The total payments remaining, we knew it's going to be 4 years. How much interest are they going to pay? Turns out to be $6,522. So option A is it's a $30,000 plus only $6,500 more in interest. So far, option A is looking amazing. So let's look at option B. Again, we've got $30,000 loan. It's a $450 a month, which looks awesome. We already know it's going to be a 12-year loan, and the interest is going to be $34,838. So this means option B, it's a $30,000 loan, and it's going to take another $35,000 to pay off option B. So as it looks right now, option A is the cheaper option. But here's why I like Calc XML, because every time you save some money, if you're trying to do a debt snowball or you're trying to pay off a loan, it's going to take those savings and then say, well, what if you took those savings by consolidating and just pay off that loan even faster than before? Is that going to help you? So let's look at the third part of these calculators. So option A, so the monthly savings we saw is $33 a month. So if Aaron and Desi, they were going to pay $794 a month, but now if they're only going to pay $761, let's take that $33 and just keep paying off the new debt consolidation loan. If they did that, the interest that they'll pay over those couple years is $6,179. So it's not a lot of savings, and how many months is it going to take them? 46 months. So if they take that $33 a month and pay extra on this new debt consolidation loan, they'll get out of debt in 3 years and 10 months, which is faster than 4 years and it's faster than 5 years, but not a whole lot. All right, so let's go to option B. So now we have the monthly savings amount of $344. So this is where you have to decide, are you going to take that $344 a month and do something else? Are you going to invest it? Are you going to pay off some other loan? What are you going to do with that? If you decide to just take that $344 and pay off option B even faster than before at $794 a month, how much faster is that going to get you out of debt? Well, it's going to take 52 months. So that's a lot faster than the original 12 years. It's only 4 years and 4 months, which is really close to option A, and it's faster than the credit cards originally. Now, how much interest is it going to be? It's going to be $10,856, which is a savings of about $10,000. So if we look at everything, option A by itself is the best. It's the cheapest. It's going to get them out of debt the fastest. It's the lowest monthly payment. Option A by far is the best option. Option B with accelerated, if they're paying it off really fast, if that's the only option that they have, that will pay the second least amount of interest. The third option is going to be just pay the credit cards regularly, and the worst option is go option B and pay the minimum. That's going to cost the most interest over time. In fact, it's going to be $14,000 more expensive than every other option. Hey lovebirds, so apparently I accidentally deleted the ending to this video that I originally filmed, but I wanted to say real quick that when it comes to debt or debt consolidation or all these options, your best choice is that pays the least amount of interest. So the least amount of interest that you pay over time is going to be your cheapest, best option. That's why I ranked those options from best to worst. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Check out this video here where I talk more about debt consolidation. YouTube thinks you're going to love this video. And just remember that consistency beats perfection.